WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Oh, hey there, Mike Golf here. Do you suffer from erectile dysfunction, constipation, or polycystic ovarian syndrome? If you're like me, and thousands of others, you don't. But what I do have is a prescription for years of suffering from the big green weenie. Take a healthy dose of caffeine, alcohol, and hate, and wash it all down with Sergeant's Time every Thursday at 8 Eastern on WTF Nation Radio.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You are listening to The Green Room. I am your host, Jason. I am joined by my wonderful co-host, Charlie. How you doing, brother?
Doing well. How you doing, man?
I'm doing fucking awesome. And we are on WTF Nation Radio. I'm so glad that everybody's joined us tonight, and we hope to keep you around for a little while. If you have a DD214, feel free to imbibe. Otherwise, just enjoy the vibe. Ha! Look at that. Oh yeah, guys. So it's been a couple of weeks. We took the week off for the Super Bowl, and it's been a little bit longer for me. I welcome myself back. Welcome back, Jason.
Welcome back, buddy. Why were you gone? I forget why you were gone.
You, motherfucker, you ain't forgot. So, guys, if this is your first time tuning in, I just had a little baby Jason. Well, Mrs. Jason just had a little baby Jason.
I was about to say, you better fix that.
Yeah, but we got him home a couple weeks ago, and we've been just thoroughly blessed in every way imaginable over the past couple of weeks, and it's been a really hectic time. Yeah, dude.
Out.
What's that?
But I'm glad he's back, man. Seriously.
Oh.
Home. Because I told everyone on the air last week that he was in, or week before last that he was in NICU. So KJ came on and covered down. We had a pretty great show. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, seriously, man, we're happy you're back. Happy little one's doing well.
Oh, hell yeah. Me too, man. I appreciate it, guys. Everybody on the station has been just very helpful. So my time has been a little bit preoccupied over the past couple of weeks. I'd say that I've had a good bit going on. So I haven't been able to be as active as usual. So I've been real appreciative of everybody on the staff, and everybody on the station has been very helpful and very supportive. So
Yep. They're legit.
rock on, WTF Nation Radio. Love you guys. So how about you, man? I know you don't probably want to talk about last weekend.
Yeah. Well, no, for real. As a fan of football, it was a great game. I mean, I'm a Pats fan, so yeah, I'm disappointed, but you can't win them all.
Yeah.
So it was a really good game. It was a really good game. Not without controversy, which seems to go hand in hand with every game in the NFL nowadays. But no, congrats, Philly. You guys have waited a long time for that. I know.
Yeah, dude.
Being a Sox fan,
They earned the fuck out of that W, though.
they really did. They got that W. They went toe to toe with the GOAT, and they won. But it's going to be good though, because it's going to be interesting because New England got rid of their defensive coordinator, or didn't get rid of him. He signed a contract to be the head coach for the Detroit Lions, and the Eagles. I just got an announcement on my phone not too long ago that their offensive coordinator is gone as well. He went to Indianapolis. So the first thing that comes to my mind next year is the same situation that happened with Atlanta this past year. I mean, they get really hot, and then they trade off, or their offensive coordinator goes, and then they're fucking barely a playoff team. But it's going to be interesting, though.
Oh yeah, man, dude, it's going to be pretty legit, dude. I really don't pay attention to the NFL. I mean, we all know that I don't really pay attention to much of anything until postseason. And come postseason, that's whenever shit gets real fucking interesting, right?
Yep.
So I don't know, man. I'm gonna have a pretty interesting postseason conversation with you next season. I feel there's been a lot of fucking awesome changes that have happened across the league. Especially, I mean, just in the postseason, there's been so much shit that's happened. So I've been pretty impressed with it. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and open up the lines. Give us a call, 415-889-8367. Call WTF Nation Radio. I'm Jason. Got my brother here, Charlie. Well, shit, we got somebody coming in now. So, caller, what's going on, man?
Identify yourself.
Hello.
What's up, guys? It's Lou.
Oh, hey, Lou. How you doing, brother? Welcome to the green room.
What's going on?
Oh, man, just living the dream, dreaming to live. You know how it goes, brother.
Yes, it is.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Oh, living the dream.
That's good shit, man.
Dreaming to live.
Most definitely. Good to hear from you guys.
Hell yeah, man. So welcome to the green room. So this is the first time calling in. So everybody that's tuning in, this is one of our friends, kind of close friend of ours, Lou. Lou's a first time listener.
You can say it.
Yes, he's dickish.
He is a dickhead. He is a dickhead. If we're going to be honest,
He's a good dude. So.
we were trying to keep it, cordial and let everybody have a pretty good image of the guy, but nah, fuck that. He's a dickhead.
Don't lie to him. Don't lie to him.
Let's keep it real.
Just let's get real, right?
All right, Lou. So shit, man. Welcome to the show. And right now we're on here talking about the NFL, and we're kind of talking about postseason and some of the changes that have happened. We're looking at
some huge fucking changes in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. Players going every fucking where.
Teams like crazy.
Yep. It's insane. My boy Josh McDaniels, though, I think he fucking pulled the epic troll job on Jim Irsay and the Colts. Because basically what's going on with them now is the Pats got to choose their offensive coordinators, assistants. And they're signed to contracts and everything because Josh McDaniels said, hey, these are the guys I want to work for me. And so they went ahead and signed all of these assistant coaches to fucking contracts. And then McDaniels like, psych. So the Pats to pick all their offensive or their assistants and shit. And people were hating on him. But
that was brutal. I was like, wow.
That was a fucking troll job. Like, that was awesome. I lulled a lot. Sucks for Andy, though.
But there's a lot of fucking angry people after that shit.
Yeah, no doubt. The fucking GM, what's his name, Ballard, said the rivalry's back on. They're like 4-12 against the Pats since like 2010.
Dude,
Some rivalry,
like,
some fucking rivalry, right?
dude, it's gonna be. The Pats are gonna be in the conversation. Like, I mean, Brady's gonna stick around.
For all the shit everyone gives them, they are a solid team. For all the shit everyone gives them, even with the refs cheating on their side at times, they are a solid team.
Hey, and Charlie.
Look,
Charlie, don't
fucked in the face with the cinder block. All right,
Charlie, you know it's true. You know he ain't lying. You know he's telling the truth.
No, it's okay, man. I mean, the refs had like 3 or 4 opportunities to give the Pats their 6th Lombardi, and it didn't happen. So I think.
Well, that's because they weren't playing at home.
Well, I mean, it was a neutral site. They were the home team, or no, they were the white. No, they were a home team because they would have been the home team.
They were wearing white. They were the home team.
Yeah. Well, the home team gets to pick, and they picked the white. So.
Yeah.
But no, it's a good season. I mean, it was a surprise, and like I said, I'm a fan of football too. I'm not just a fan of the Pats. It was an amazing game, and I started. If Brady would have come back and scored a game-winning fucking touchdown as time expired or took it to overtime, I would think that he does that shit on purpose. That he just falls behind just to fucking draw in ratings. But no, it was
most definitely.
It was a good game.
I'm a Giants fan.
Oh, I know.
Giants fan. My team fucking sucks dicks hard.
But I mean,
they're
there's a lot
sucking
of
more dicks than fucking hookers on Fleet Week.
There's a lot of talent on that team, though. So I mean, we'll see how this new coach for the Giants. Who'd you guys pick up to coach?
Oh fucking Christ! I was reading about him today, and I completely forgot.
Yeah, I think McAdoo was a cancer, dude. I mean, that guy. Who the fuck benches Eli Manning for goddamn? Who the fuck is it? It's
he's not even second string. He's like 5th string fucking quarterback.
Geno Smith. He's the guy that got punched in. He got his jaw broken by a fucking defensive lineman for owing him money.
Yep.
Fucking that dude. You bench Eli Manning for that dude to make what, a statement? I don't get it.
Now, if you're just now joining, this is usually the time where I let Charlie and our guests talk about the NFL because I pay attention to college football.
Yep. Well, I mean, there's a lot of good college. Who do you think's going to go? Who do you think's going number 1 overall? I mean, you follow. This is something that both NFL and college players or college fans can mutually agree on. The draft. Both of us have interest from it. So who do you think's going to go?
Dude, number 1 overall. I think it's going to be somebody coming from some no-name school. If I'm being honest.
I mean, you got Rosen, Darnold. Fucking, I want the Pats to get Mayfield at 31. Hopefully, that'd be pretty awesome.
Oh man,
I'm not a huge college follower.
Oh man, dude. Yeah, man, college is where it's at, man.
I watch the games because the hunger is there, so you see them fucking going for it all because they want that NFL contract.
Exactly, they're playing a little more.
But if you ask me specific people in college football, I'm like,
Well, Baker Mayfield is the controversial quarterback from Oklahoma, my father's alma mater. That's where he got his degree from, so it's pretty cool to watch games. And but he's controversial because this year they beat the shit out of Ohio State in Ohio.
They beat the dog shit. They
he
beat the
ran around
dog
with
shit
the
out of
flag
him.
and planted it. Yeah, he planted it in the middle of the Ohio O in the midfield.
And then he grabbed his crotch at the
Damn.
crowd.
So he got a lot of hate for that, but I mean, it's shit like that. People are like, oh, he's gonna be the next Manziel. He's got one fucking public intoxication incident, and I think that was like his sophomore year. And I'm like, this is a far fucking. This dude is polar opposite of Manziel.
I don't know, man. He is a pretty fucking prima donna.
Oh, he definitely is, but I don't think he's gonna let partying and all that shit get in the way of his sport. He hasn't so far in college. I don't think it's gonna happen in the NFL. Manziel did because Manziel
Yeah.
costs money.
Yeah, in college, I mean, you're pretty much fucking poor.
Yeah,
Even with the sponsors and all that
thanks.
trying to shove you money under the table, you're still pretty much fucking poor.
Yep.
Now, once he makes it to the NFL and he gets that millions of dollar contract, we'll see how he acts then.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, there's going to be a lot more scrutiny. Well, I mean, it all depends on the market. There are teams that you can go to where the market would crucify a player, like say New York. If he goes to any of the New York teams, he goes to New England, he goes to Los Angeles. Those huge media markets, dude, they eat that shit up. They eat controversy.
Oh
up.
yeah.
So those guys will fucking.
He would have huge shoes to fill
Yep.
from the players there.
Well, I mean, look at what happened with Tebow. All right. Yeah, Tebow. So Tebow went to an uber liberal area with his uber conservative, beliefs and
They loved him here in Denver.
ideals.
They worshiped him, bro.
Say what now?
Well, I don't know if he was uber conservative. I definitely believe he is very spiritual, Christian, etc. I'm not sure on the whole conservative part.
I don't think he's a virgin.
Oh, fuck no. Get out of here.
This dude's but no, it's pretty cool seeing him. He's plays for one of your minor league teams in New York. I think isn't it the
Yeah.
Mets minor league?
Yes.
He's been shredding the fucking the double A's and the triple A league, so that's pretty cool. Maybe he can make a name out of
Resurgence.
it or make something out of
Yeah,
that.
I personally hope to God he makes something of it because
Yeah.
he honestly is a good dude.
Right. Yeah, no, he really is. And I mean, here in Denver, they fucking worship the dude. That one playoff win against Pittsburgh. And they came to New England and got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
But
Well, he wasn't ready for that level of NFL yet.
oh no. I think the pressure, it's just because he was so outspoken about his faith. And I think that makes a lot of people uncomfortable. A lot of people uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He
like
definitely does.
that I think that threw him. I think that because of the platform that he was put on and the attention that he got, it really affected his ability to
His gameplay.
exactly.
Yep. Yeah, because I mean, he spent half of his time fucking answering questions instead of studying film.
Yeah, no, you're
It's
absolutely
insane.
right.
But like I said, hopefully he does something really good in the majors. I mean, in the minors and gets picked up in the majors. Let him have that chance.
Yeah. I mean,
I heard the
there's been
Yankees just-
plenty.
I heard the
There's been
Yankees just,
plenty of NFL guys who've made that transition over.
and I heard that the Yankees just picked up Russell Wilson from the Rangers.
No
'Cause
way.
because he's signed to a minor league contract with
Yeah.
with fucking now with the Yankees. So it's pretty cool. I mean, maybe hits and all that shit will take its toll on him. He's like, yeah, I just want to fucking play baseball, man. I'm tired of dying every fucking game because my line sucks. But we'll see how that goes. Damn, I held that bong rip in for a while.
Yeah, man, I was proud of you, brother.
Fuck you guys. I can't smoke. Fuck you
Oh,
guys.
sorry about it.
Well,
Not
this
sorry.
is the green room, man. You can catch a contact.
You very well may. Just I mean,
No, I can't. It's hot.
Hey, can you see my camera?
yeah, no, he called in.
No.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Now I
Yeah,
called in.
I've got an owl pipe. It's
Oh,
it's a double barrel pipe basically. It's got two different bowls.
nice.
Yep. And I got some of that Lavender Jones. This shit is awesome.
Yeah, no. Every time I go to fucking vet court, I'm pissing in something, breathing in something else.
I would melt the cup.
Yeah,
Like the cup would melt before I handed it to the first person. It would just melt. I'd piss hot. So fucking hot.
mine would melt too. I'm just saying, dude. Yeah, man. So Charlie and I both, we had a kind of a rough bout with pharmaceuticals. For two different reasons. So for two different reasons. So Charlie's was because they induced his symptoms, his disability. So they induced his seizures. So that kind of fucked him all to hell.
Holy shit!
Right.
It was the Mefloquine anti-malaria med. It was me and
Yes, I remember those fucking pills.
Yeah,
they gave me the worst fucking nightmares.
Yeah, 6 or 7 other dudes in my unit came down with different neurological disorders from it. I came down with grand mal seizures, epilepsy, tonic-clonic seizures. It's fucking ridiculous.
Holy shit.
Weed stops the seizures. I haven't had a seizure since I've been out and been smoking weed because I'm a daily smoker.
Good, bro. I'm glad.
But yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, then I was on the other end of that spectrum where I got fucked up. I got fucked up taking cover from some IDF and broke my back. And dude, just pill after pill after pill, man.
He's got like a 12-inch scar on his back and like down his spine. It's
like
pretty funny.
3 of them.
His back has more breaks. His back has more breaks than Congress.
Yeah, man, it's fucking. Oh shit, man! But nah, man. So hey, talking about that, man. So another awesome thing that came about over the past couple of weeks for Jason, that's me. Was I finally heard back from UCLA. So
nice.
So UCLA has a program called Operation Mend, right? And what they do is they're looking at veterans that come back, warriors that come back, and they're disabled, but from something that happened in combat, and from one reason or another, they've got an awesome PTSD program. Where they'll bring somebody out there for inpatient care, right? I mean, awesome fucking program. And they've also got another side of the program, which is surgical side, where guys that got physically injured, that the VA or the military kind of botched their care or didn't provide the best care. Or we just want a second opinion on the care that was provided. I mean, dude, they're fucking, they're really fucking stand up, right? Well, anyway, I applied for this program several months back, probably about 6-7 months ago, and I finally got everything heard back from them last week, and I'm heading out there next month. So
that is awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
I wish I could go with you, man, but you're gonna hopefully get everything sorted out and you're back.
Yeah, I wish I could go too, man. As you guys know, my alma mater is UC Berkeley, so. And I know that's a uber liberal school.
It's hyper liberal.
It's turned.
Wait, dude. So you went to
an uber liberal school.
Wait, dude. So you went to UCB. You went to UCB, and you can't smoke weed, man. That is a travesty. I already know about that school, man. I used to live down in San Diego, and we had a bunch of UCB guys coming down.
It's fucking garbage.
I fucking waked and baked for 4 years.
Oh man, I feel sorry for you now,
I have bare minimum remembrance of going to school there.
You went. You've got a degree that says you went, but other than that,
it says I went there.
That's awesome.
I barely have any remembrance of being on that fucking on that campus ground.
Hell yeah. Oh shit, guys. So all right.
Awesome, dude. I hope that program works out well for you.
Yeah, man. I've got some pretty high hopes for them, and I'm trying not to set myself up for failure or set myself up for disappointment. But just everything that I've heard of this program and everything that I've heard of the people that are going to be working with me, it's just nothing but positive. So, one way or another, it's going to be a good experience.
Awesome.
Whether or not they're going to be able to do anything with my fucking thrashed spine, no clue.
Ugh.
But I don't know, man. I know right now I've got a fucking killer headache, man. It is ridiculous. I've my neck started killing me earlier today, and it just compounded into a fucking headache, and I've got like nails driven through my neck into my brain right now. If you can imagine how that headache feels. And on top of that, I've got.
I used to get those. God, I think they're called cluster migraines.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I used to get
No
those,
bueno.
and what I used to do was I would literally crawl into my fucking closet, close the door with no lights on, and just lay there for hours.
Oh yeah,
Because
man.
the minimum amount of light would kill me.
Wait, see how I handled my migraines was I'd lay in the dark and I would get a wet washcloth in cold water and just lay that washcloth over like half of my face to block out any remnants of light that could come in, and I'd just fall asleep and hopefully wake up and feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got fucking one of my seizures. It was a pretty epic one. I was actually running with my guys, and I face planted. So I literally ran into a seizure, and I face planted, fractured my orbital socket. And then as I was having a seizure, one of my Joes came up and put his hands underneath my face, and I actually ended up breaking 3 of his fingers from hitting in between the asphalt and my head, and it gave me a fucking post-concussive syndrome, which means I get those fucking cluster headaches all the fucking time.
Yeah.
They're brutal.
Fuck.
I got the post concussive fun from that fucking IDF attack. It was fucking great, man. That was an awesome day. Fun was had by
Yeah.
all.
But I mean, props to him, because I mean, I could have turned my face to mush, but you know, it just fractured the orbital socket a little bit and gave me a pretty nasty concussion.
Yeah, I mean, you're still fucking ugly.
Is that medicine? Yeah. I mean, the funny thing was the
And you
on the
drink
pills, like,
macchiatos. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh no! He's not beta. No. That's
me.
not.
No,
This isn't
no.
beta. No.
Okay.
This is Charlie.
This is Charlie. This is Charlie. No, man.
No,
All right, so
beta-
guys, we've got
Duncan.
my cousin in the group that we kind of hang out with and talk and chat and everything, and we call him Beta because, well, he's scrawny, and he's
pretty fucking beta if he's drinking that shit.
and he's beta. I mean, he's beta as fuck. All right, I'm just gonna be honest. I mean, he's beta. I mean, he's the epitome of a beta male. So we call him Beta. But I love the dude. All right, so this is all just talking shit. That's my cousin. I love him. Anybody fucks with him, I'll whoop their ass because Lord knows he won't be able to.
Oh, of course.
Well, he weighs about like 93 pounds.
No, I think he's up to 95.
Oh, okay.
I think he put on some weight.
shit.
He hit the gym for a few months
He's up
there.
to bantamweight.
He's getting them gains.
Hell yeah, no, he hit the gym for a few months there and got up to 95. So that's
It's pretty cool though, because he's a singer out in Nashville right now, right?
yeah, man. So he's been kind of rocking it out at a few of the bars down there. He does some openings, and he's got some he's got some time during the days and everything where he's out there frontlining and everything. So he's doing his thing. I'm proud of him.
Awesome. Hey, that's how a lot of artists start.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, it's a tough gig to break out into, but I mean, you got to start somewhere, and those are
yeah.
the bars.
yeah, I mean,
The
and
bars
even
are
if you stick around playing
all
those
this
fucking
stuff.
bars, as long as you've got a reputable name and bars are looking for you, I mean, you're still making bank in a town like Nashville, and you go to,
Yeah.
I mean, all over the place. So, even if he doesn't make it on the big lights, I've already told him that if he ever needs a life coach, that he better call me because I'm the only one that's going to be able to tell him to fucking get his shit straight. So,
So I feel like a big piece of shit right now. You know what happened? I just got a notification on my phone. It's a smoke free, and it says I've been smoke free for 6 months as I'm sitting here smoking a cigarette.
oh shit, man. Yeah, dude.
I'm like, fuck. Let's see how much money I would have saved. That'd be
A lot more than you have.
pretty
been.
awesome.
All right, so I mean, since we've got you on here, Lou, let's go ahead and talk about this, man. So Aspen Times is reporting that Aspen Marijuana Shop sold $11.3 million in 2017.
Awesome.
Now,
So I just want to say, I would have saved $1,398.
Oh shit, man.
God damn.
That will hurt you.
Smoking.
Like that will hurt your feelings.
I mean, between this and weed, you know, that's fucking crazy.
But that 11.3 million, all right, in 2017 topped the liquor store sales for the first time. All right, so the article goes on. There was plenty of green to go around among Aspen's marijuana dispensaries in 2017, and more than enough to top liquor stores in revenue as well. Legal pot purveyors hauled in 11.3 million in revenues last year, compared with the 10.5 million for liquor stores, marking the first time that marijuana sales outpaced booze for the year in Aspen.
Anheuser-Busch ain't having that.
Yeah, dude. I mean, Aspen is fucking.
Yeah, they will have their people there in Congress just screaming that marijuana needs to continue to be illegal.
Oh hell yeah, man! So
click their heels and yell Beetlejuice 3 times, and Jeff Sessions shows up.
oh yeah, I mean that's
clown.
we already know that they've got those lobbyists on the Hill and they're working. I mean they're working overtime right now. But the article goes on saying that the figures were provided Wednesday by the city's finance department in its year-end sales tax report for 2017, which showed Aspen's retailers combined to generate $730.4 million in revenue,
Jesus.
which is 2% better than in 2016. The cannabis revenue last year also marked a 16% improvement over the 2016, which produced $9.7 million in sales. Of Aspen's 12 retail sectors, the marijuana industry also enjoyed the biggest rate of growth last year. Liquor store sales were flat between 2016 and 2017, according to the city's report. I think it's meaningful for a couple of reasons, said Matt Kind, a Boulder entrepreneur and host of the Can Insider podcast. Quote is saying, one in particular is that when people are visiting Aspen and adjusting to the high altitude, some don't drink for the first couple of days. And I think that people are looking for something different from alcohol, which is essentially poison, and marijuana is botanical. I don't say that with judgment, but you feel some lingering effects with alcohol. 6 pot shops and 5 liquor stores are within Aspen city limits.
How many times has Lou popped into chat after a fucking Saturday night? I'm going to church. Feel like shit. Hungover.
Oh yeah, what?
Every
sideways like I'm feeling the spirit is no. I'm just trying to fucking even myself out before I fall over.
No, you're not feeling these spirits.
Just to stabilize yourself, not to worship, but just to stabilize yourself.
Well, he's not feeling the spirit. He's feeling the spirits.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
I'm at the point that sometimes I need fucking those polio crutches just to fucking stand still.
Like Tiny Tim.
All right, now I want to tell you something, and I'll promise you this, man. If you smoke a bowl, you won't need those, man. You'll just be able to walk. It'll be okay.
Oh no, bro! I know. I've enjoyed fucking weed for decades.
Man, we need to get you.
Now I'm in a situation where I can't smoke.
Yeah, man, we need to get you out of that. But shit, man, you've got a good opportunity going right now, man. So I'm glad that we're able to have you out here instead of over there.
Yeah.
But well, shit, man. So on top of everything, all the good that we were hearing about the cannabis sales in Aspen, shit, Oregon is having a little bit of an issue of themselves.
This is a wonderful problem to have.
All right, man. I can't really see that this is a problem, but they're saying it's a problem. Oregon is producing 3 times more marijuana than it can consume. Quote, make no mistake about it. We are going to do something about it, U.S. Attorney says. All right. So Oregon is producing 3 times more marijuana than it can consume, with a, quote, formidable amount now ending up on the black market, officials have warned. U.S. Attorney Billy Williams told law enforcement representatives from across the U.S. on Friday that the state, where recreational cannabis use is legal, had a serious overproduction problem. Mr. Williams said officials needed a bottom-line answer on how much excess marijuana was being produced and how much of it ends up on the black market. In a local newspaper column last month, the attorney warned huge surpluses were attracting criminal networks, causing money laundering and drug violence. Authorities in 16 other states have reported seizing marijuana produced in Oregon, while postal agents have intercepted more than 2,600 pounds of cannabis and $1.2 million in associated cash. Here's what I know in terms of landscape here in Oregon, and that is we have an identifiable and formidable marijuana overproduction and diversion problem, Mr. Williams told officials. Make no mistake about it, we're going to do something about it. The summit had been called after Attorney General Jeff Sessions, we spoke about him earlier, fucknut, withdrew an Obama administration memo guiding states with legalized cannabis on how to avoid federal scrutiny. Representatives from 13 other U.S. attorneys' offices were in attendance, as well as the FBI and U.S. Postal Inspection Services, U.S. Forest Service, and U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Oregon voters approved the sale of recreational marijuana in 2014, and it became legal the following year. The state has allowed the use of cannabis for medical purpose since '98. So, you know,
Ahead of the game.
Right?
This is we were talking about this earlier. This is fucking something that interstate commerce will be able to fucking solve.
See, here's the thing, though. All right, so you know, people are saying that the legal cannabis in Oregon, right, and Colorado and California and Washington, etc. They're saying that the with cannabis being legal in these states, that it's increasing the black market presence. But okay, so let's just talk about the black market for a second. It's bullshit that we even have a cannabis black market, for first off. So fuck you, Jeff Sessions.
Exactly.
And fuck you, DEA.
We can't just blame Jeff Sessions for having a black market.
Weed has been sold on the streets for fucking decades.
Absolutely.
That shit just did not just pop up just because certain states made weed legal.
No, dude, this has been sold on streets for millennia. Okay, we have empirical evidence. All right, we have evidence of that cannabis was used in holy water. All right, back in the day.
I don't doubt it.
All right. So, I mean, like, there's evidence pointing to that. There's evidence pointing to cannabis use and a lot of the Mesopotamia era fucking religions and everything. So
even going back to the ancient Sumerians, I mean, they used it for medicinal purposes as well.
That's what I just said.
What's that?
That's what I just said.
Oh, I said Mesopotamia. I said the Sumatrans.
Yeah, but Sumatra, that's in Mesopotamia, man.
Is it?
Yeah, back in the day.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, see, this fucking Lavender Jones, guys. As I'm taking another rip.
The side effects of medical marijuana, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit.
Excuse me?
This shit's strong.
Guys,
this is gas.
Guys, what honestly kills me is with all the states that are actually making marijuana legal to help people with seizures, cancer patients, etc.
Yeah.
The federal government still classifies it as a class 1 fucking felony.
Yeah, that's insane.
And they're busting. They've been busting fucking stores left and right.
Yeah.
Well,
our buddy Michael P. Wider, he's a photojournalist for High Times. He did that. He's the guy that did that that photo series of the veterans with their pill bottles and their pills, and then had like in one hand, and in the other hand they had nugs.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he posted something that Sessions was actually about to enter court against that 12-year-old girl, that 12-year-old epileptic.
That
So,
fucking piece of shit.
well,
I
he,
mean, it's
I mean,
good because
she.
the girl's suing him.
No, she's suing him.
Yeah, she's suing him.
So
She's
it's
suing him. I'm glad she is.
she's suing him.
Bro, I would punch his fucking dentures out of his mouth.
Yeah, he's a weasel, man.
I mean, I get and I get that this is going to end up being more symbolic in nature. The fucking lawsuit.
Yeah.
Because she's suing the figurehead of the policymakers, right?
Yeah.
And you can't really
the chief law enforcement official in the nation.
But see,
he's like the guy.
He's the head of the DOJ.
But see, it here's where I think this is going to end up being more ceremonial and more symbolic, if you will. It's going to end up being now he has to he's doing what he's supposed to, right? So he's upholding the laws as they're written. everybody gets mad at Jeff Sessions, and I don't like him because the way he's gone about some of this shit it has, and the agenda that he's got, and he hasn't hidden that he has an agenda against cannabis.
Such a weasel.
But he is. But I mean, he's doing it in the proper way, right?
Yeah, but he's
if we have the
marijuana like it's fucking crack cocaine.
Well, see, here's the thing. If we need, but see, here's the thing. Like, we do need the rejuvenation of some cannabis fucking bills on the Hill. All right, because we need to change the law. If we get the law changed, he can't enforce a law that's no longer there.
Yeah. So I mean, this is putting. I understand what you're saying. This is putting a lot of pressure on the people who write legislation to fucking get something done over this, because they're gonna lose votes, because I think at last time they were polled, it's like 63% of Americans approve of medicinal marijuana.
No, that's of recreational. It's up to like 75.
Recreational, yeah. For medicinal,
it's like 75 or 80 for medicinal.
Yep.
They agree with medicinal marijuana, but they don't fucking vote.
No.
The right people in to make medicinal marijuana legal on a federal level.
Yeah, it's because we fucking vote scared. We're into this bully politics now, where it's the vote for this guy's a vote for her, or a vote for her is a vote for him. So people are voting scared. They're not like actually going through and reading policy.
Right, and then we get
thanks to modern medicine, a lot of fucking geriatrics still think marijuana madness is a real fucking thing.
Oh yeah, man, reefer madness. Well, hey,
heroin junkies, and it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, but reefer madness is alive and well, and see, and all that does is that just drives these rumors that are being said, right? So they're saying, whenever they're saying that the legal cannabis industry is boosting the black market. No, the black market is running just fine. And the black market is running just fine. It does not need for these legal fucking growers to to do their thing. It's doing its thing. It's been doing it for a long time. All right.
Yep.
But see, but that goes back to therein lies the insanity. Is why is there even a black market for cannabis?
Yeah,
we've got a flower that has to be passed around behind closed doors and shit. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but I mean, you got people that use that excuse. Oh, just because it's a plant doesn't mean it's good. Nice, cool.
Yeah, well, so is every fucking salad.
Opium is a plant. I mean, it's derived from poppies. Yep. So I mean, you can honestly say that not all plants, not everything that's plant form is good for you. But I've yet to see any fucking concrete evidence where someone has died from smoking marijuana. I think the only way you can.
I have yet to see any fucking marijuana violence.
Well, hey, let's hold on. Let's go back for a second. All right. So now you said something about opium. All right. Now, opium can be deadly. All right. There's plenty of fucking evidence that it can be deadly. All right.
Absolutely.
But it does have medicinal elements. All right. It has a medicinal purpose. It has a medicinal use, because not everybody is going to be able to use some fucking analgesic for a surgery. So there you've got your opiates that are going to come in.
Well, the only time it becomes an actual fucking death sentence, I guess you could say, is when
it's abused.
Junkies are hot-shotting. They're probably new to the fucking entire lifestyle of heroin users, and they put a little bit too much in that syringe. They hot-shot and they die.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. When you abuse any drug, okay? If you abuse cannabis, you'll be a different person, all right? I mean, if you spend all of your time,
if you abuse fucking Tylenol, it'll fucking kill you eventually.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say that cannabis is going to kill you, because I mean,
I got a hole in my stomach to prove it.
But I can say that, I mean, anything that you let take over your life is bad, all right? So don't. But see, you've got to have the fucking wherewithal to not do it, right? And that's, but that's with anything. I mean, you can go out and you can drink yourself into a fucking stupor every fucking night, legally, right?
Yeah.
So,
Well, of course,
To me,
because the government can tax that fucking alcohol.
well, they could
The
tax
crazy
the
thing to me-
fucking flour.
this hits home for all of us.
You know,
I
we've
mean,
talked
we're all veterans. So I mean, whenever you have docs, even at the VA, that say, hey, they get all these bonuses for pushing pills. And,
Yeah,
I mean, and
they
you
do.
get soldiers, you
From
get soldiers
Barstool.
addicted to them. You get soldiers addicted to them. You tell them, okay, this is the strength you take. This is your dosage. And they put you on it, and then they increase the dosage, and then they increase the dosage, and then they cut you off. So I mean, people are
Bro.
going to go out to the streets trying to medicate, self-medicate. We want to fucking
Yeah.
self-medicate, but with a fucking plan, not with goddamn, heroin. But it's sad because
Bro.
that really affects all of us. We've known people, brothers that do this, that have gone out and done this shit and lost their lives to it. Not just that.
I was awoken to how much pharmaceutical companies pay doctors
Yep.
with an ex-girlfriend that she is an actual member of board of directors for our local hospital.
Right.
She told me straight up, for every prescription they write and it gets filled, they get 50% of whatever it is the amount is for that prescription.
That's fucking insane.
That's nuts.
How that can't.
And insurance.
That shouldn't
so
be legal.
If even if you have insurance or not, if the final cost of it before insurance is, let's say, $500,
Yeah.
that doc gets $250.
That's fucking insane.
Regardless if the patient only spent $5 on the prescription,
Yes.
that doctor is still getting a pretty hefty portion.
That's insane. Our
Exactly.
justice
And
system
that's why
needs
they
an
are fucking
overhaul.
free-flowing with the scripts.
Yeah, our justice system needs an overhaul. Our medical
But-
system.
But see, now they have
Because we're
they
fucking
have
up
gone
majorly.
and made a huge change whenever it comes to opiates. All right, so they're making it to where you can't get more than a month's supply. All right, at any time you cannot get more than a month's supply, and that they've made it a lot more strict to get the
And
shit.
it all came from where I live right now, Florida, where no state will fucking accept a Florida script.
That's
Because
insane.
they know pill doctor, fucking pill mills
Pill mill.
down here are fucking a dime a dozen.
Yep.
Well, those pill mills, see, that's what happened. So Florida started getting real liberal with it, and they started moving out, and
That shit
they
left
started,
to Georgia.
so, and it kind of mushroomed across the nation. The pill mills started because they were, I mean, it was easy as fuck to write these prescriptions to those old fucks down in South Florida, right?
Yep.
But when the
Old and young dudes who just wanted to get high.
right? But then once it got to where those clientele were dying off, they had to move out, and they had to find some new
New blood.
new markets, and they found it. They found it every fucking where.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
That shit shouldn't be fucking legal. Like I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. It's broken. I mean, America used to be like the country that people look to, and we're fucking failing. Like our government is failing us
They're failing
Oh,
us
yeah.
hugely,
bigly.
bigly.
And I mean, that's not a shot at Trump. I'm impartial when it comes to Trump. I want the guy to fucking succeed. I really do.
Well, that's
But
because
that's
that
a
for
shot.
him to succeed means that the United States is going to succeed. So of course we want
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
I want any president to
I'm a
succeed
white guy.
because that only means the betterment of the U.S.
Yeah, I'm a white guy that
But
can't
I
say
also-
I'm happy to be white in this society. Shit's broken.
But
man.
but I also grew up in New York City with Trump
Yeah.
and all the bullshit he pulled
Yeah, I'm from Mass.
as
so
a
yeah,
real estate agent.
got it too.
And I just look at him like, how the fuck do you sleep at night?
Yeah, money.
He sleeps on a bed of money. That's how he sleeps.
Oh
A couple
yeah.
Ambien. A couple Ambien.
Yeah,
and
the
then
dude's
he-
ridiculously Ambien and fucking Viagra because
That explains it. He takes a couple Ambien and then hops on Twitter. My dad took Ambien. His first night he took an Ambien and he drove into my neighbor's house.
You know, that does clear up a bunch of it.
And hops on Twitter and just fucking says that's where Kofefe came from.
That explains it. That explains everything. Wow.
Like I really do want him to succeed. Like you guys have
No,
said.
I want him to succeed as well, as long as it's for the betterment of the country.
Exactly. But I mean, at this point, you got, people of his own party that he ran for that don't agree with him. They're willing to vote for Democrats. So
the issue with Trump is he's so used to being a CEO, he doesn't understand that he needs the approval of both the Senate and the Congress.
He needs diplomacy.
Done.
He needs diplomacy.
He has zero diplomacy. He's used to being surrounded by yes men.
Exactly.
Exactly. Well, hey, look, guys, we're getting up close to our halfway point, and this is usually our breaking point. So let's go ahead and go into this break. We're going to be back here in about 10 minutes. We'll be on back here, guys. So Lou, if you're able to stick around for the second half. We're going to talk a little bit about
we're going to talk about the Olympics.
True Korea.
Yeah,
yes.
How they've got unified Korea.
Yes.
So it's gonna be a good conversation.
So everybody that's on with us, we need you guys to go ahead and stick around with us. We're going to kind of chill out to a little bit of music here, and we'll be right on back, guys. So hang out, and we'll be here shortly.
Awesome. I'll take a run break.
Looking up and fading out, cirrus shapes I found blow me away. Van Allen right around, pushing through. Skin is brown, nature has us trapped in fear, so I get lost in sound. I wonder if you'll ever know why I am the way I am. I've been thinking a lot about
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shotgun. Gotta spit something real quick. Song's about being low. About being so low you're ready to give in. Take it all away. But you just keep your head up. Get what you get out of it. Get out of it.
Waking up, I wanna die. See the bullet through my eyes. It's the time and it's the place. Ready to see how the bullets taste. Pick up the pace and go a little faster. Like my life, it's a disaster. I'm my enemy and I'm the blaster. Two sides to me, one's the master. Drinking heavily got me thinking about my problems. Now I'm sinking like quicksand, devouring me. Can't believe what my eyes see. Can't control this beast within. It's making my life full of sin. Now it's time for my life to end. Still my face that holds a grin. Don't know what I'm doing, I'm always in a blackout. I get that feeling sometimes that I wanna tap out. So I bow and cry to God and I ask why I'm here. I drown myself in a bottle of liquor and a bottle of beer. Follow with a bottle of Xanax. I wanna leave this planet. My life's a disaster. Man, damn it, I can't stand it. So I say this once again. Demon control me, feeling hate. Don't try and talk to me because it's far too late. Loneliness and misery. Tell me how you grieve for the memory. Now I gotta do what's best for me. Getting lost in this melody. Loneliness and misery. Tell me how you grieve for the memory. Now I gotta do what's best for me. Getting lost in this melody.
Life of hope is what I've been dealt, and I get built up every single time just to get broke down, low down, so low and melted. Can't stand my reflection, statistics what they call me. Because of the army, I'm so fucking bitter and ornery. I got a mindset of raw, so nobody can harm me. I wish I could wipe the slate clean like a mental tsunami. I used to kick it like karate, be the life of the party. Now honestly, I don't give a motherfuck about anybody except for some 540 running through my veins, killing my pain while it explores me. But I'm dying slowly, killing myself with self-medication. I pop like 2 in the morning and suddenly I have patience. But there's a waiting and I'm feeling the follow. Putting images of the war back in my head, I fucking hate it. So a pill I swallow, I got a son on the way. Holy shit, I should be ready to blow. I need help, cause I'm so low.
Loneliness and misery. Tell me how you grieve for a memory. Now I gotta do what's best for me. Getting lost in this melody. Loneliness and misery. Tell me how you grieve for a memory. Now I gotta do what's best for me. Getting lost in this melody.
Cause I'm so low. Cause I'm so
Yeah. And welcome back, everybody. You are listening to The Green Room. I'm your host, Jason. I've got my buddy Charlie, and we've got our brother in arms, and from another mother, Lou.
Our resident Rican.
Our resident Rican brother. Resident Rican brother.
We got Jose for Jose's Taco. We got the resident Rican now.
All
I'm not
right.
sure what Ricans do, but play baseball and shit.
Bro, I actually played I played baseball in high school, and that led me to a little bit of a scholarship when I went to Berkeley.
Nice.
Fuck yeah,
nice.
man.
I
I wasn't good enough for a full scholarship.
What position?
I
you
got a
play?
partial.
What position did you play?
I played catcher.
Yeah, I bet you did. I
was
bet
the-
you did.
Fuck y'all.
Oh, shit, man.
I caught a few fastballs to the ribs, man. And I mean, just laying out for it in high school. That was a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
Good times.
So,
Now,
guys,
I
love that shit.
don't think
Especially
I
when
can-
someone tried to steal home, I just plant my feet, and I didn't even put the glove out. I just put the shoulder.
Yeah, you're a pretty big dude too. So
fuck the glove. You're putting a shoulder into him. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get back into this, man. All right. So before the show, or before during the break, we were kind of talking about our experiences with
life experiences.
with pharmaceuticals. And
Yes.
so Charlie, you were talking a little bit about it before the break, where the mefloquine sparked your seizures. And then the seizure medicines. So you didn't really get to talk about your experience with that end of the pharmaceuticals. And dude, Lou, you're not going to believe my story either, man. So go ahead, Charlie.
Okay, so I was taking a pretty heavy dose of let's see, 3 different meds to control the seizures. I was taking 3.2 grams of gabapentin every day. I was taking 3 grams of Keppra a day, and 250 milligrams of Lamictal a day just to control the seizures, and that's the highest dose they can put me on. I mean, these chemical-induced seizures.
Well, that's the highest dose that fucking a human can consume.
Exactly, yeah. So after a while, my neurologist just was like, hey, we got to try something else because this is going to kill your liver. And so I was like, okay, cool. So he started to titrate me off of one and put me on a different one, and the seizures came back. So now I'm on both of them, or I was on both of them. The one that he wanted me to get off of, and the one that he used to get me off of that one. So he had me on both of them, and it was just insane. I was a zombie. I was in Hawaii. I didn't want to fucking do anything. I come home from work and just go in my little fucking man cave and just chill out. But
veg out.
That wasn't me. Yeah, exactly. Veg out, drool all over myself.
Exactly. You can't say chill out.
There's a couple of times. I'm pretty sure and I mean, during a seizure, it happens. I actually pissed my fucking pants during a seizure.
I don't doubt that.
I mean, and this shit is insane. And even taking all of these meds, they were like for control on the max dose. But whenever they started fucking with them, that's when a huge outbreak. That's whenever I had the seizure. I had a seizure.
Hashtag progress.
Exactly. And I mean, you were on fucking Christ. How many different?
I was taking like 30-something pills a day, man. So I was on Dilaudid. Dilaudid was my breakthrough
They gave me
medicine.
that shit whenever I had a hole in my intestine.
Well, see, they were giving
Yeah,
me
so
immediate.
rip.
I had the immediate release, the short acting Dilaudid. I had that for whenever my long acting. What was it? Opana was what I was taking. The long acting Opana, which was the strongest fucking narcotic on the market at the time. Whenever that wouldn't control my pain, and I would have what they call breakthrough pain, I would knock it down with the Dilaudid. All right.
Carfentanil. That's that shit now. You touch it, you're dead.
Right. So I had that, and then I had Valium. I had all of the fucking antipsychotics and the fucking also all of the fucking anti-inflammatories, NSAIDs, and then all of the stuff to counteract all of the bad shit that was happening. So they were putting me on fucking antidepressants.
You were basically a fucking TMC.
Yeah, man.
In and of yourself.
Whenever I would go anywhere, I had a medicine bag, and the medicine bag was full of fucking pills, right?
Gotcha.
I mean, whenever I would go anywhere, you could hear me just rattling. It sounded like I had a fucking rattle on my side. And it got to a point a couple years ago where a lot of the side effects, they started to manifest themselves really fucking hard. And I was paranoid of everything. My wife, my now wife, we split up for a couple of months there, and while we were split up, one night I had my gun in my hand, and it was almost over for Jason, man. But the next day I flushed my pills. I got a phone call from my daughters, and that just like turned it around. Like that stopped me in my tracks, and I didn't go through with it. Like I said, the next morning I flushed all my pills. I went to some old dude. I got some real shitty fucking weed. I smoked it up.
You got some Reggie.
Right. I mean, I had to get what I got what I was able to get. I got what I was able to get my hands on at that time. But then
I got you.
But then after I got through the reg, I found somebody that had some good shit, and they got me hooked up with some Pineapple Kush and some OG Kush, and that
great paranoia. Great for anxiety. The Kush strains, man, are phenomenal.
Yeah, man. And I haven't looked back since. I had a abdominal surgery last year.
I remember that.
Yeah, I had abdominal surgery last year, and there was about 2 days where I wasn't able to use cannabis because I have to rely on smoking it because edibles are real fucking expensive on the black market. But yeah, dude, in those 3 days, I took 10 Percocets. Like that was it. After having abdominal surgery, I came home and I went through 10 Percocets. That was it.
Holy shit!
I had a 360-degree slap, labral tear in my left shoulder, and I tore it in the Army. So I got out of the Army. They didn't want to do surgery while I was in the Army, so I got out, and then I got dicked around all the time with VA, and so I finally get in for the surgery, and it's the same thing. Like, I couldn't smoke for the first couple of days because coughing just would fucking, they had to reconstruct my shoulder. Coughing would fucking hurt like a motherfucker. It would hurt my shoulder.
It hurts.
I took a couple pills, but yeah, I think they're no good anymore, but I think I might still have them in the medicine cabinet up there. But, I mean, it's not, maybe 4 or 5 pills is what I took. And then it's just weed. It's insane how this fucking plant can take the place of all of these fucking pills, and none of these people that are screaming reefer madness can see that it's fucking propaganda against fucking probably one of the oldest cures for,
Yeah. Meanwhile, you've got me. All right, I'm Mr. Mom here in North Carolina, right? So if I get busted, I'm a fucking criminal, right? But as far as society is concerned, and as far as society is affected by my actions, I'm raising a son that just got fucking principal's list, straight fucking A's, all right? My stepson just got straight A's for the first time. Last report card, he got all A's except he had 2 B's and the rest were A's. He brought both of those B's up to A's this report card. All right, so there's.
How's he adjusting to being a big brother?
Oh man, he's loving it. He's loving it, man. Yeah.
I know you got the girls, but that's from a previous relationship. So, and I know that Renee considers them kids, but I mean it's a little different for.
Oh yeah, of course of course it is. You can't deny the biological connection. I mean, you really can't. And he's doing really well. A couple of outbursts which are to be expected. Just to test the boundaries kind of thing. But he's the other day, yesterday actually, whenever we got back from a birthday party, I let him hop in the driver's seat and I let him drive up the driveway. He had a blast. So
I do that all the time with my oldest here on the cul-de-sac. Let her back it out of the driveway.
Right. I mean,
it's not gonna hurt her. I drove a fucking goddamn almost 2-ton truck when I was like fucking 9 years old.
Right. Well, I was driving almost a 2-ton car down a dirt road.
Yep.
I mean, it's just one of those things. I mean, I think that's I think it's a healthy part of growing up is to have that experience with.
Yeah. You're not fucking all freaked out getting behind the wheel taking your driver's test.
Right. By the time he's old enough to drive with a permit, and he's able to go up for that test, he's going to feel so comfortable behind the wheel. It's just going to.
I can't wait.
Exactly.
I can't wait till my daughter gets her license. I cannot wait because then I won't have to make runs to the store for cigarettes. Well, I'll have to go get cigarettes, but I'll just send her to the store for everything else. I won't have to do these little fucking runs for laundry detergent or dishwasher detergent or.
Yeah, right.
Honey, I know it's 45 minutes before the radio show, but can you go to Walmart and pick this up?
No. Send the youngin.
Yeah, for real. I can't wait for that. But no, I'm glad that he's doing